Falls.
Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Tire-Rama, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors, your local Subaru dealer in Helena. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, but first, what do you say we check your weather forecast for northeast Montana? It looks like this today, mostly clear, highs in the lower to mid-50s. Tamale, mostly cloudy with a chance of light rain, highs near 60. Lows are going to be in the lower to mid-30s. Now remember, gang, you can always get the latest in outdoor news, detailed weather forecasts, and a link to this week's Montana Outdoor Podcast. That's right, we're featuring another double feature. You can watch or listen to the general hunting season preview for Region 3 in southwest Montana and for Region 5 in south central Montana. Now, you're going to learn all kinds of things about what you can hunt and where you can find it. And I asked Region 5 Wildlife Manager Matt Ladd what he likes to hunt in Region 5, and he had this answer.
Yeah, there's many days when I'm out in the field hunting when I get some time to go that it's kind of a smorgasbord of what I'm going to hunt that day.
Yeah.
I might start hunting whitetails with the archery equipment, end up hunting antelope in the afternoon and a few pheasants before the night hits, so it's kind of a fun place to be.
It sure is, yeah. Now, you can get the links to both those podcasts on the go-to website, montanooutdoor.com. But now remember, folks, those links will not be live until after the show. The baling wire on my computer broke, but it's coming back together. Anyway, that and more is waiting for you. Go to the go-to website, montanooutdoor.com.
And the Rigger Cast this time around brought to you by the Come On In. We'll be back with the captain and the week in review in 1 minute.
Escape the ordinary. Come On In Hotel and Suites of Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings features family-friendly lodging that offers a rustic atmosphere with resort amenities. Options include king or 2 queen bedrooms, roomy kitchenettes, or a relaxing jacuzzi suite. There's complimentary hot breakfast, guest laundry, a large pool, kiddie pool, 5 hot tubs, fitness center, and a beautiful indoor courtyard that features a rock waterfall. Escape the ordinary. The best value in lodging today is at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings. Make your reservations online at comeonin.com. That's CMONINN.com.
Hunting season is here, and your harvest can help protect Montana's herds. Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks is asking for new samples this hunting season. If you harvest a deer, elk, or moose, please stop by a CWD sampling station. Sampling is free, and every sample provides critical data that helps FWP respond to the disease and protect herd populations. Your participation helps keep Montana's hunting traditions strong and supports CWD management efforts. Learn more about sampling station locations, carcass disposal, and how to take your own sample at fwp.mt.gov/CWD.
In Glasgow, please be sure to shop D&G Sports and Western. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
And it is around 33 degrees here at the Montana Outdoor Radio Show Fort Peck headquarters. You know, it's interesting. 33 degrees does not seem that cold today as it would have maybe 2 weeks ago. And I don't know why that is, and we're going to ponder that question, maybe have a couple of answers
during this next 2 hours. That's all we're going to talk about.
No, I don't want to do that.
What they feel like.
Doing it by feel.
I don't want to do that.
I'm the captain, and I'm here at the headquarters where it's, did I mention, 33 degrees. We have in the command center where I'm sure it's a very comfortable 70 degrees. The director, Denny. Good morning, Denny.
Good morning, Captain.
And we have Miguel Lee, who is manning the phones this morning.
Mm-hmm.
We have Kokanee Quinn, who is cooking up in the captain's Montana Outdoor Radio Show. I guess we could have a number of names for the stove, but
so far we do.
Yeah, it's a kitchen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thing cook stuff. Yeah.
And when she warms it up, it won't be 33 degrees in that oven. It will be hot. And speaking of hot, here he is, the old downrigger Dale. He is ready to roll.
Yes, sir.
We do know one thing for sure about downrigger Dale, is that after the last couple of weeks,
Oh, boy.
when he retires from the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, he is not going to open a computer repair shop.
No, I'm not. Now, I'm going to use the
if he
computer
does-
I currently have as a boat anchor.
Right?
Yeah,
Perfect.
and it's going to be real handy. Very handy.
You know, did I tell you this story?
I don't know.
Todd Rust, when I had a problem with my radio, I think I did. I think I talked about it last week. I had a problem with my radio on my 2025.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was buzzing.
Oh, yeah, buzzed. Yeah,
And-
haunted truck, yeah.
So I brought it in there at Missoula Chevrolet, and Todd Rust says, well, blame it on Bill Gates. I said, Bill Gates? He goes, yeah, he's the one that invented those darn computers. I said, well, I don't actually think he did invent the computer. I think it was a guy named Hoolert and a guy named Packard. I
Hoolert?
think they invented the computers. I'm not sure.
Okay, now I've got to Google. Because
Yeah.
they used to be like the size of a room or whatever.
Yeah. Okay,
Kenny,
well, that's good.
Kenny Alt, it was Antelope Opener last Saturday. Kenny Alt, he was the only one that had a tag around here for the at least the ones that I know. I'm sure there are other people that have tags. He went out with Don Jameson. He got himself a really nice antelope. I didn't get the one he was after, though, because that thing was just a little bit too far away. And it was the one he was after, according to Jameson, and he's pretty good judge of size of animals. This antelope was huge. It was a huge antelope, and I know Kenny wanted to get that one, but he settled for one that is going to be a good one to put on the wall. So congratulations to him. He got that about 10 o'clock in the morning last Saturday. A lot of pheasant hunters around. Not very many pheasants around this particular area, around the headquarters, but there are pheasants like at Nelson Reservoir. We went fishing there last week, I guess, and we saw a lot of pheasants just on a place that is right across from the reservoir, and you can hunt that area. It's open to the public. And then we went fishing Nelson Reservoir again. Excuse me. If you recall, we did pretty well a week ago, and then we didn't do very well on Tuesday. And so my neighbor, Tim Shaw, and his wife, along with his buddy Bill and Alan, they went to Nelson Reservoir a couple of days ago, and they couldn't keep them off. So I guess that just goes to show you. I always tell people I can catch fish when they're biting, but when they're not biting, I don't do very well. And but it's always fun to go out there and do a little fishing at Nelson Reservoir this time of the year using those jigging wraps. Let's see, what else is going on? My old buddy Alan Tavish, AT, we call him the professional amateur, came over and recited the side of the headquarters that got hit by that hail that the big storm brought in August. And he did that. Kenny Alt helped, and Sidro Hernandez helped. And I watched, and I kind of helped a little bit.
Watched.
Like they would give me orders like, "Hey, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. We'll handle that." Those types of things.
Yeah, the one thing
And
you
so
hear a
it was,
lot when the captain is helping you is a lot of people say, "Please stop helping me."
Or I ordered toast with those eggs.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that sign in the shop where they say, "Here's what our hourly rate is," and let's say it's $50, and if you watch us, it's going to be $80 an hour, and that's kind of the way it was. They got it all tore off, and they got it all put on in the same day. I thought that was pretty amazing to me.
Yeah,
and even Alan was amazed about that. I bought some pans. Speaking of Kokanee Quinn in the kitchen, I bought some of these non-stick pans, and I cooked some eggs in them, and then I couldn't get the eggs turned over easy because the spatula kept pushing the eggs just about out of the pan. That's how non-stick they were.
Very non-stick. Wow.
Should have done
Found
the
the
old
eggs
flip
on
them.
neighbors. Yep.
Flip them up in the air and catch them.
So we have a hunter's checklist coming up, and the crew is going to concentrate on that in the next couple of hours, and we'll be getting that going. They're going to do that, and whenever there's time permitting, and it's a good hunter's checklist. It's on MontanaOutdoor.com, and you can print that off, and it'll help you get stuff put together a lot quicker than it would if you didn't. It's kind of like when you go in a grocery store. If you don't have a list, you kind of buy more things than you probably should, and you wander around the store.
And then you forget the one thing you went there for.
I always just end up with crackers and chips if I don't have a list.
That's a well-balanced meal right there.
Just a lot of different varieties of crackers and chips.
Let's get news from the field.
No, Captain, I'm sorry if you missed my email. Greg Lemon is not with us today. And so we thought maybe we'd throw in some hunter's checklist stuff right now.
He's still alive.
Oh yeah.
What?
I think if a Fish, Wildlife, and Parks guy is trying to get a couple last days of fishing in, let him go. So we said, okay, we'll cover you. So,
well, good.
All right. So that's what we will do if that's okay with you, Captain.
So when you say he's not with us, I mean he's still with us.
Yes, he didn't have a report.
Had that conversation.
He did not have a report today. Yeah.
Are you?
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. All right.
Sounds to me like I have your permission. The Hunter's Checklist revised for 2025. Keep these things in mind.
Now we say check after you say stuff, right?
A hunting pack.
Check.
Check.
Game carrier.
Check.
Personal medication.
Check,
dude.
Don Rigger, would you like to have a try?
Yeah. Here's one that you ought to have. A small bottle of hand sanitizer. It's almost 100% alcohol, so you can use it to help start a fire when placed on toilet paper. Just don't wipe with it when you do that.
Check.
Yeah, there you go.
I wish you wouldn't go off script.
Cell phone in your vehicle. It just might save your life, plus doubles as a camera.
Check.
Toilet paper, small bucket, and shovel in your vehicle when nature calls.
Check.
Hey, you got to poop?
Kokanee Quinn.
Hunting license and tags.
Check.
Yes. Check it again to make sure so you can hunt when you get there.
Check.
Thermos.
Check.
2025 sunrise sunset table so you know when you can start and have to stop.
Check.
I just can't stop shooting.
Straight ahead on the Montana.
Stop now.
Straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. It's Placer Motors Statewide Trivia with Downrigger Dale. What the heck you got for a topic this hour over there?
Oh, the topic of this hour's question, we're going to do another version of What You Talking About, Ricker?
What you talking about?
What you talking about, Ricker?
When we come back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Montana holds some of the greatest hunting in the country, and much of that occurs on private land. Access to private land is a key part of hunting and wildlife management, but that access is at risk with every gate left open, piece of litter left behind, or torn up ag field, or someone driving where they weren't allowed. As hunters in Montana, we must do better. Get familiar with Montana's block management program and follow the rules for every block management area you hunt. For other private lands, ask for permission. Be respectful, because we either do better or we'll lose access. It's that simple. It's up to us. Respect access. Protect the hunt. Learn more at fwp.mt.gov/it's-up-to-us.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up, pump it up.
If you're not a Town Pump Pump It Up member, become one today and save. Keystone and High Life 30 packs, $21.99. Plus, Pump It Up members save an additional $3, only $18.99. Town Pump, convenient and right down the road.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it up, oh yeah.
For waterfowl, pheasant, deer, and elk hunters, having the right equipment can mean the difference in bagging your limit or filling your tag. When you shop your Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice.
In Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, head on down to D&G Sports and Western.
They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Brett's RV and Marine's been bringing family and lifestyle together since 1967. Brett's was family-owned then and still is today. The Brett's mission is simple. Help families go camping and boating, enjoy the outdoor lifestyle, and get them back out quickly when something unexpected happens. Today, Brett's carries over 75 RV and boat brands and offers them all at volume discount pricing. New travel trailers start at just $14,995. Montana, Brett's has you covered with locations in Missoula, Butte, and Billings. Or you can shop online at brettsrv.com or call 833-BRETTS-RV. Your next great outdoor adventure starts at Brett's RV and Marine. Pheasant season is here, and Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks is stocking nearly 18,000 pheasants this fall at wildlife management areas, fishing access sites, and select school trust lands across the state. Now in its fourth year, the Pheasant Release Program aims to help new hunters find success and build the next generation of conservationists. Ready to hunt? Visit fwp.mt.gov for regulations, release locations, and more details.
It's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
This is Eric Anderson, the owner of Placer Motors in Helena. Come in and see us today and find out why there's a Subaru, and then there's a Subaru that's been purchased at Placer Motors.
Good morning, 623 Trivia Time with Downrigger Dale, brought to you by Placer Motors. We'll see if we can make you a winner in 1 minute.
If you believe the destination is the journey, you'll love exploring in the 2025 Subaru Crosstrek. It gives you the confidence of standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, plus a 182 horsepower Subaru Boxer engine. The 2025 Subaru Crosstrek. Love is out there. Find it in a Crosstrek. 182 horsepower engine available on select models. From our lot to your driveway, there is a lot to love at Placer Subaru in Helena, where they're transforming the car buying experience.
Alrighty, our trivia winner gets a first aid kit from Joe Moline in Lewistown. We got a Tiorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure. From Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the book The Life and Times of Jim Bridger, legendary mountain man and explorer from the 1880s. A koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. From Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, a 406 Hunt Ball cap. It is black with tan mesh. Good-looking cap. From Valor Coffee, a 2-ounce packet of their signature roast, which will make a pot of great Valor coffee for you. From Steve Harada, a large Steve's Bail Bonds in Wolf Point canvas tote bag. Very nice. How might that come in handy down there?
Well, it comes in handy when you need to get your personal effects sent home from the jail. Or when you get bailed out, it could be real handy to use for some of these things on our checklist, too.
Words.
Oh, yeah.
Very handy.
Number to call if you know a Downrigger's trivia answer is 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. If you've won any prize in the past 6 months, please let other listeners have a chance to play and win. Don't lie. We'll know. We got the database pulled up for a chance to win with Downrigger Dale.
All right. Thank you, Director. We're going to have another edition of What You Talking About, Rigger. So here's what we're doing. Since we were doing our checklist, I thought, why not brush up on our hunter safety knowledge as well, you know? In hunter safety, there is the PROVE, P-R-O-V-E procedure. What
What you talk about, Rigger?
There you go. Well, I'm talking about the PROVE procedure when it comes to gun safety. What does the P stand for in PROVE? Is it A, it stands for protect, B, it stands for point, or C, it stands for pull? Your question again is in the PROVE procedure, which is part of gun safety. What does the P stand for? Is it A, protect, B, point, or C, pull?
All right, 406-721-1290. If you ain't won nothing in the past 6 months, while we wait for Miguel to get that winner, let's check in with the Stonefly Fly Shop in Butte.
Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. It's Chris from the Stonefly in Butte. Just a quick little update for you guys. Still got plenty of options to run around and fish, even with the seasonal closures that have happened starting October 1st through April 1st. But Beaverhead, run down there. You've got Pipe Oregon down to Barrett's. Plenty of water in there to go wade fish and have a good time. Little zebra midges, scuds, small sculpin patterns, things like that have been working pretty good. San Juan worms. Big Hole, you're open from Fish Trap. Dickey Bridge up past Fish Trap almost to Wisdom up there. So you got that upper river that you can go play around on. Kind of have to pick and choose where you fish up there. That a lot of it's pretty shallow, but find some of those deeper buckets and you'll find some fish as well. Streamer fishing, nymphing, stoneflies, San Juans. Some bright bead pheasant tails have been good as well. Upper Clark Fork, same kind of thing. Tailwater flies through the deep corners. Streamer fishing's been good over that way. Georgetown Lake been fishing pretty good too. Balanced leeches, San Juans, chronomids under an indicator been good up that way. So any further details, holler anytime. You can reach us at 406-494-0707 or at thestonefly.com.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Hey, before we get to our winner, I want to remind you, First Security Bank wants you to know when it comes time to buy a car, pickup, boat, snowmobile, or ATV. Just see the folks at First Security Bank. Multiple locations in the Missoula and Bitterroot Valleys. You won't have to camp out to get service. First Security Bank, member FDIC. We do have a contestant on the line for Placer Motors Trivia. Corey in Billings. How are you this morning, Corey?
Good. How you guys doing?
Oh, all does well. What do you got for Corey over there, Downrigger?
Brother Corey, good to hear your voice. So what does the P in PROVE for gun safety, what does that stand for? Is it A, protect, B, point, or C, pull?
What do you think, Corey?
The answer is B.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You are correct, sir. Yeah, it stands for point, as in point the firearm in the safest available direction. The R stands for remove all cartridges and ammunition. The O stands for observe the chamber. The V stands for verify the feeding path. And the E stands for examine the bore.
Wow.
Yeah, the firearm is now proven safety.
Fancy schmancy acronym. Thank you, Corey. We'll get your prize package mailed out to you, and we'll be back with the captain and Mary Beth Kibler right after this.
See you, buddy.
It happens every year. The cold weather hits and you and your furnace aren't ready. Now's the time to call Thomas Plumbing and Heating to schedule a 32-point furnace tune-up. Also ask about their fall home maintenance checklist. Let Thomas Plumbing and Heating go through the fall home maintenance checklist with you to make sure you, your furnace, and your home are ready for the cold weather. Schedule your appointment today with Thomas Plumbing and Heating, 532-LEAK, or stop by at 2327 South Avenue, Missoula.
The only real estate agent I trust right here in Missoula and the surrounding areas is Jason Baker with the Jason Baker team at Rise Realty. Hey, Sean Hannity here. You know, the current real estate market is creating more unique situations than ever before. And as an active investor myself, I have personally found that working with real estate agents that have real-time experience and offer a variety of solutions and options has never been more important. Now, he has helped many families right here in your area turn complicated situations into solutions. An immediate cash offer is not your only option. Jason can provide a list of options and have a plan before your home is even on the market, including a no-stress contract that you can end anytime along the way. They can also tell you what your home is worth in seconds right online when you go to jasonbakerteam.com. Call Jason at 552-4443. Online, jasonbakerteam.com, and get the options that are right for you.
God bless the USA, where the right to bear arms will not be infringed upon. The Sky Blue Gun Show is this weekend at the Missoula County Fairgrounds. Friday from 2 to 7 p.m., Saturday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday 9 a.m. to 2. You can buy, sell, or trade your way through this can't-miss show. Now offering 15 chances to spin to win amazing prizes all weekend long. Bring your family to the Sky Blue Gun Show this weekend at the Missoula County Fairgrounds. Sponsored by Montana-made Lone Mountain Coolers, Osprey Optics, and Off the Grid Outdoor and Survival.
Hosting a get-together, crafting a cocktail, or just unwinding after a long day? Don't pay full price. Shop Montana's best liquor stores today. Great October specials include 1.75-liter bottles of Tullamore Dew for just $68 or Seagram 7 for just $27.60. Grab a deal at Lucky Lil's, Magic Diamond, and Montana Lil's liquor stores in Missoula. Find locations at montanasbestliquorstores.com.
Your University of Montana Grizzly soccer team has moved into first place in the Big Sky Conference standings as they look to win their third consecutive conference title. Celebrate Montana's senior class this Sunday, October 19th at noon, when the Grizz host Sacramento State in the final regular season home game. And save the dates, November 5th through the 9th, as the Grizz host the Big Sky Conference Championships. See you at South Campus Stadium this Sunday at noon for Grizzly soccer. Tickets available at the gate or get them in advance at grizztix.com.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Tiorama, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Hey, what do you say we check your weather forecast for southeast and south central Montana? Here it is. Today, sunny, highs in the upper 40s to upper 50s. Tonight, mostly clear, lows in the lower 30s to lower 40s. Sunday, partly sunny, chance of rain showers, highs in the 60s. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, chance of rain showers and lows in the lower 30s to maybe lower 40s. Now, don't forget, gang, you can always get the latest in outdoor news, weather, well, heck, anything you ever wanted to know about the outdoors, it's right there on the go-to website, MontanaOutdoor.com.
And the Rigger Cast this time around, a presentation of Superior Hardwoods of Montana. Back with the captain and Mary Beth Kibler with Kibler Outfitting and Charter Fishing in 1 minute.
Hi, I'm Corey with Superior Hardwoods, proudly serving Missoula and the surrounding areas since 1977. For nearly 50 years, we've been the trusted name in hardwoods, with a reputation built on friendly service, deep knowledge, and top quality materials. Our beautiful showroom is packed with American-made hardwood flooring featuring unfinished, pre-finished, and reclaimed options to match any style or project timeline. Looking for lumber? We stock a vast selection of hardwood and exotic wood species, perfect for custom builds, woodworking, and finish work. We also stock a large quantity of reclaimed hand-hewn timbers and reclaimed saw-cut timbers that will add amazing accents to your home. Whether you're a contractor or homeowner, our team is here to guide you through the woods. Stop in and see us at Highway 93 South in Missoula or explore us online at superior-hardwoods.com.
In Helena, Shop Capital Sports, they are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
And good morning, everybody. Live and direct from the Fort Peck headquarters here in the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, 25 before 7. Before we get on with Mary Beth Kibler, I want to, hope everybody had a good youth hunt. That took place Thursday, Friday. I got a couple of photos that will get posted on the MontanaOutdoor.com from some very, very happy, smiling youngsters.
Oh, I love that.
Mary Beth Kibler is on the phone. Good morning, Mary Beth.
Well, good morning, guys. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. First, sorry about that. Kokanee. Anyway, that youth hunt is a really cool thing. It gives those young guys a little opportunity to just get a little one-on-one time with mom and dad or whoever their mentor is. And but we are excited. We are a week out from rifle season. We are just letting game sit and just waiting for this, and it's going to be a good time. We got 6 in camp that week, and we got everything from antelope, deer, and elk, cows, and bull tags to fill this next week. So it's going to be busy. So hopefully hopefully we'll have all kinds of reports here that following week on great successes. Everything's kind of just calm. The fishing, I have not heard of anyone fishing. I did have a telephone call from a gentleman who wanted to go, and I go, it's cold out there, buddy. We're done. We have been dipping down to freezing.
Boy.
Yeah. Some of them days on Fort Peck would have been a little miserable this week.
There's a hell of a sales pitch from a gal that runs a fishing charter business right there. What? You want to go fishing?
Means?
Too damn cold.
I'm not going. That means I'm not going right now. Let's plan for spring.
Here's the keys to my boat. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, I don't think she even wants out of the barn. But anyone who would like to put together a fishing trip for next spring, you give me a call at 406-557-2503, and we'll get you set up with one of our good guides.
How's the raccoon trap lineman going?
They, I think I killed all the stupid ones. Haven't had one for a few days.
Culling the herd.
Mary Beth, I know what you're talking about when it's cold, because it was very, very cold earlier this week on Nelson Reservoir. In fact, it was so cold. How cold was it, Captain?
How cold was it?
I said, Don and Alan, did you put the ice auger in the boat?
Yeah, you might have needed it, all right. It's there. It's fall. We should be expecting it. I don't know why it comes as a surprise to us.
Let me try that one more time. Did you put the ice auger in the boat? There we go. All right, Mary Beth, have a good week, and we'll talk to you next Saturday morning. Leonard Roberts from Roberts Bait and Tackle's on the phone this morning. Good morning, Leonard.
Captain. Well, a real slow week. Like you said, it's been cold. We even got a couple inches of snow there for a couple days. Then yesterday, the damn wind blew about 45 miles an hour. So that kind of shutting everybody off from fishing on that. And it's been really, really slow around here because of the weather and that. About the only ones that are doing anything is the snaggers. They're still nothing going on at Piskin, but Newland, they're doing really well up at Newland. And the Helena Regulate Reservoir, I have not heard anything about that one yet either on that part. Fishing report's real short this week. There's not much going on any place on that. I think everybody's goose hunting and pheasant hunting and chasing them prairie goats on that. So got lots of minnows in stock and all the other good stuff. If anybody wants to go fishing, give me a call, 406-454-1877. And by the way, I don't know who these yahoos are going around saying that Roberts Bait and Tackle is closing their doors. It's a bunch of BS. We're not closing our doors. We've been going 53 years, and we're going to keep going.
Good.
Awesome.
All righty, Captain. Yeah. We'll talk to you next week. Have a wonderful week. By the way, I don't think I'll be around. I'll be up chasing a bull next weekend.
Oh, that's great for you.
So if I got service up there, I'll give you a jingle.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All
Send
right,
us a
buddy.
picture.
Take care.
Yahoos.
Yeah.
I don't know who them yahoos are in the command center, but
Why-
they got some things to do.
We do, yeah.
Director,
Oh, it's very
why don't you
important.
direct them?
All right, we'll probably get to some checklists here, hopefully. But first, we got to give away a $27 gift card to the Montana Club, helping us celebrate 27 years of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Now I'm hungry.
You can have a fabulous lunch or dinner at any Montana Club. There are 2 in Missoula, also locations in Billings, Butte, Great Falls, and Kalispell. If you would like to win and you have not won any prize of any kind in the past 6 months, you're eligible to call 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. Back with that winner right after this.
Any angler can put bait on a lure, but good anglers know that catching fish requires more than just baiting your hook. At the Montana Club, we just don't serve you food. Any restaurant can do that. At the Montana Club, we serve you made-from-scratch entrees. That's why we call ourselves the Montana Club. Montana families keep coming back for our uncompromising cut-above USDA Choice and Prime certified Angus beef steaks for dinner. The Montana Club is something for everyone. Catch the flavor of the Montana Club in Missoula, Butte, Kalispell, Great Falls, and Billings, where they're always happy to see you and proud to serve you.
And we say good morning. Welcome to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Doug, and I'm calling from Billings.
Hey, Doug, how you doing this morning?
Hey, pretty good.
All right, sure.
Good.
Glad you're listening. Thank you for being a listener. And Billings, well, there just happens to be a Montana Club there, doesn't there, Doug?
Good one.
You betcha, there sure does.
All right. Hey, let me put you on hold. Miguel will get your mailing address. We will get that Montana Club gift card mailed out to you. All right, Doug?
All righty, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. That is Doug in Billings. We got time for a little more Hunter's Checklist here.
Yeah,
the
let's do
updated,
that.
revised, refreshed, and rejuvenated MontanaOutdoor.com Hunter's Checklist. I will go first because I'm the director.
Okay.
Excellent.
Good pair of hunting boots and warm socks plus an extra pair of socks. There's nothing worse than wet or sore feet.
Check.
Sharp knives and a pack saw. One for the hide, one for the quartering.
Check.
Sharpening stone or steel.
Check. Are we about to murder somebody here?
I like those.
Yeah. Game bags and spray can of Pam. They keep the flies off your game when you after you field dress them there.
Check.
Check. Yeah. Let's see here. Rain gear dries better than wet.
Check.
Okay. Extra clothing. It would be nice to be able to take some layers off as it warms up out there.
Check.
I think we are murdering someone. A plastic tarp to place your animal on when cleaning or to cover up when transporting.
Check.
Kokanee.
Binoculars. They give you an edge and are safer than glassing from your rifle scope.
Check.
Rangefinder. Better chance if you know your distance.
Check.
Electrical or duct tape. You're right, we are probably. Yeah.
If there's bleach on here, I'm stopping.
You're going to want to tape your license onto the carcass after you validate it by cutting out the month and dates.
Check. All right, we'll have more of those. If you'd like to contribute, you can always send an email to the captain at MontanaOutdoor.com. And you can see the checklist at MontanaOutdoor.com.
The
When we come
FBI
back,
is on the phone, by the way.
the captain and Eddie Mint. Hopefully, we'll be able to talk to Eddie from the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop when the Montana Outdoor Radio Show continues.
Polaris off-road vehicles can be hazardous to operate and are not intended for on-road use. Drivers must be at least 16 years old with a valid driver's license to operate. Always wear a helmet, take a safety training course, and never drink and ride.
Hunting in the fall, playing in the snow, or daily farm and ranch operation. Upgrade to the Polaris Ranger XP 1000 North Star. The Ranger is designed to keep you cool in the summer and warm in the winter, so you can get your job done. The North Star is the ultimate workhorse. No matter the weather, no matter the conditions, trust in the Polaris Ranger. This is Jeff at Lewistown Polaris. Looking to upgrade your Ranger? Give us a call or see what's in store for you at LewistownPolaris.com.
It's Fall Mac Days and the fish are biting. Join the fun on Flathead Lake. Enter Fall Mac Days and fish every day through November 2nd. Anglers are helping to restore a balance in Flathead Lake by reducing non-native lake trout and helping to increase native bull trout and West Slope cutthroat trout. All it takes is one fish entry to get in the lottery drawings for cash and prizes. Plus, you'll earn bonus dollars as your fish total goes up. There are tagged fish with values from $100 to $10,000. There's no entry fee, and entries are taken until the last day of the event. Go to MacDays.com. Mac Days. Days, sponsored by the Confederated Salish and Kootenai Tribes.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
Montana holds some of the greatest hunting in the country, and much of that occurs on private land. Access to private land is a key part of hunting and wildlife management, but that access is at risk with every gate left open, piece of litter left behind, or torn up ag field, or someone driving where they weren't allowed. As hunters in Montana, we must do better. Get familiar with Montana's block management program and follow the rules for every block management area you hunt. For other private lands, ask for permission. Be respectful, because we either do better or we'll lose access. It's that simple. It's up to us. Respect access. Protect the hunt. Learn more at fwp.mt.gov/itsuptous.
Thanks for joining us this morning on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Why, it's absolutely hideous!
Once again, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew.
In Butte, please shop 3 Bears Alaska. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
All right, thanks a lot, Director. Good morning. We have Eddie Mint, who is from the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop right here at Fort Peck. Good morning, Eddie.
Morning, guys. How we doing?
Hey, we're doing good, Eddie. Thank you.
Yeah.
Eddie, she was a windy one yesterday. I'm assuming there wasn't too many people going out fishing except the folks that were snagging down there. What is the report on the snagging in Duck Creek and the marina?
It's been really good. We were cleaning lots and lots of fish yesterday and the day before. A lot of fish coming in. Even the guys that stopping by and getting some refreshments or something to snack on or whatever that didn't need their fish cleaned that were taking them home or whatever had their limits and stuff. So it's been going really well, and the fishing game have been doing really well on their collecting of the eggs and stuff. So it's been going really good.
Is there any number of eggs that they've collected so far that you've heard?
Last I heard from Wade, and they just did another spawn after that, they were at like 300,000.
Wow.
Our females were averaging, they figured, right around that 4,500 or so eggs per female. So, and they did another big spawn, I believe, on Friday. Yeah, it must have been yesterday. So yeah, nope, they should have another good number added to that, 300,000 as well. So yeah, they've been working their tails off and getting some eggs, and yeah, things are going good.
You know, are the salmon they're snagging, are they pretty good size? I mean, 15 to 20 pounds or so?
Yeah, I would say that's probably a really good average. We've had some males that people have brought up that we've thrown on the scale here, and right at 23 pounds has been the biggest on the male. So yeah, I would say that 15 to 20 is a pretty good average on them.
So walleye fishing, Don Wilkins' report the last couple of weeks have not even include walleye as a report on them. The smallmouth bass is biting pretty good, I guess, if you find them, and lake trout are doing okay, and of course you got the snagging. But what's the situation? Of course, pike as well. I guess he puts that in there. What's the situation with the walleye? Are they pretty much shut off for the time being?
Well, I don't know. So much shut off. I haven't seen anybody really going out for walleye. Very few anglers heading out to do walleye fishing. Like you said, Don's been out. They've been going after some pike, smallmouth bass, and keeping a running check on the Lakers if they start moving up shallow. But as far as the walleye, yeah, it's just kind of been a dead zone, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What about the bird hunting as far as pheasants and Canada geese and ducks around here?
One of the locals was in yesterday and said the goose hunting was a little tough for them. I haven't talked to anybody that's been out, hunting the pheasants or the rest of the open birds. So I haven't really had any, interaction with anybody that's been out doing that to get a good report on that. I've heard through the grapevine that the birds were a little tough in some areas and more abundant in others. So, but yeah, no, there's been a few guys getting some. So, but main thing around here, I guess, has been the snagging salmon.
Mm-hmm. What about your live minnows? What do you got in stock right now?
We got fatheads. We got night crawlers, all your frozen baits, your herrings, your smelt, that kind of stuff. Should be seeing a batch of suckers and shiners and stuff hopefully by sometime next week. Sounds like. So yeah, we should getting ready to start filling all our tanks with minnows for the upcoming ice season, hopefully.
All righty. What's the phone number to call for reservations? You got a great motel and cabins over there and also RV slots.
Yeah, you can give us a call at 406-526-3597 and see if we can get you taken care of if you need lodging or if you just need tackle or a snagging rod set up. We got a handful of them left, combos and stuff. So yeah, we're setting where we can pretty much take care of you what you need.
All right, Eddie Bent, the big man at the dam at the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop. He is, kind of the center there. People stop in there and he takes care of them whatever they need.
Mm-hmm.
They got those little nibs, those licorice type things.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Get a bag of those.
Yep, those are yummy.
Yeah, they're really good.
They make a good topper on the Little Debbie's cakes.
On what?
The
It
Little
was your
Debbie's
birthday on
cakes.
Sunday, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy belated.
Well, thanks. Yeah. You only turned 35 once.
Right.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Well,
right?
we're gonna come back. Hopefully, Rigger will be around with us when we come back to wrap up this hour.
I'll be right here.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
What?
For all your RV and truck repairs, parts, and service, trust the experts at Bruckner's Truck and Equipment in Missoula. Bruckner's services all makes of trucks and RVs with the experience and equipment to get you back on the road fast. And here's more good news. Bruckner's is Western Montana's factory-authorized service dealer for Prevost coaches, Tiffin motorhomes, and Spartan chassis and RVs. Bruckner's Truck and Equipment, where Montana RV owners go for trusted service and expert care.
Montana Grizzly basketball fans. Season tickets, mini plans, flex passes, and single game tickets are now available for Grizz and Lady Grizz basketball. The men are coming off a Big Sky Conference title, and the Lady Grizz played in last year's championship game. Visit gogrizz.com/tickets to learn more about ticket options. It all gets started with 3 games in 3 days, November 3rd through the 5th. We'll see you at the Adams Center for Grizz and Lady Grizz basketball.
Farmers and ranchers, get ready. The Montana Agricultural and Industrial Exhibit, MAGI, is rolling into Great Falls January 21st, 22nd, and 23rd at the Pacific Steel and Recycling Arena at Expo Park. It's the largest farm and ranch trade show in Montana. Wall to wall with shiny new equipment and the latest technology. And enough tools and gadgets to make you feel like a kid in a candy store. Plus, MAGI's the perfect place to reunite with old friends, swap stories, then maybe brag a little about your horsepower. Brought to you in part by Tillman Equipment, CHS Big Sky, and Torgerson's Equipment.
Ew, Dad, why are toenails so ugly and yellow?
If you're like me and suffer from toenail fungus, please pay close attention. Let's face it, toe fungus is embarrassing. I was afraid to take my socks off and hid my yellow and crumbly toes from everybody. But nail fungus isn't just a cosmetic problem, it can also be dangerous. Even a small spot can spread and get worse. But no matter what I tried, it seemed like my fungus would never go away. Then I discovered Crystal Flush, the new and different FDA-registered at-home treatment. This unique two-step system flushes out fungus at its source and reverses damaged nails. Finally, me and thousands of others are free from fungus. And you can be too.
Crystal Flush is not available in stores, but you can try it risk-free for 60 days. Go to crystalflush.com. That's CRYSTAL flush.com. Show off your toes with confidence. Go to crystalflush.com now. CRYSTAL flush.com.
Taylor Swift is engaged to Travis Kelce, and wedding fever is everywhere. Now's the time to showcase your business at the 38th Annual Missoula Wedding Fair, Sunday, January 11th at the Hilton Garden Inn. Connect with hundreds of brides and grooms. Fill your 2026 calendar and grow your business. From florists to photographers, planners to caterers, this is where you shine. Plus, Town Square Media can create custom sponsorships designed to put your brand in the spotlight all season long. Reserve your space at MissoulaWeddingFair.com.
In 1947, an alien spacecraft crashed in the New Mexican desert. The following was found in their super advanced quadraphonic in-dash audio system.
The captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Enjoy.
Hey, let's wrap up this hour with another hunter's checklist.
Yeah, sure. Happy to do it. These are, of course, on MontanaOutdoor.com. These are all revised. Hunter's orange sweatshirt or vest and cap. It's the law. 400 square inches above the waist.
Check.
Compass or GPS unit. Yeah. Compass or GPS unit if you want to get back to camp.
Check.
Garmin GPS unit or your smartphone loaded with the up-to-date Montana mapping system from Onyx Maps.
Check.
Downrigger.
Yes. How about a paper map of your hunting area so you don't trespass or get lost?
Check.
Sighted in rifle and ammo. One shot is the best hunt, you know.
Check.
Shooting stick or bipod.
Check.
Can you call them that? Ammo carrier makes things easier in the heat of the moment and keeps your cartridges clean.
Check. Kokanee.
Bottle of smoke, so you know which way the wind is blowing.
Check.
Orange marker tape. It helps you get back to camp and can help mark the site of your kill.
Check.
5 to 10 feet of rope. 100 uses for that.
Check.
A small flashlight. It helps before dawn or after sunset.
There you go.
And check.
And
check.
All right.
Check.
Mm-hmm.
I hope everybody's taking good notes here.
Oh, and you can find
I
them.
usually take Downrigger's GPS out of his pocket.
Whether you're tailgating or just chilling on the couch, you need cold drinks that are grab-and-go ready. Stop for party fuel today at Montana's best liquor stores, now offering great October specials. Stock up on ready-to-drink favorites like White Claw Hard Seltzer at $9.65 a six-pack and Fresca Mixed Grapefruit Citrus Vodka Spritz 4-packs just $11.80. Deals at Lucky Lil's, Magic Diamond and Montana Lil's liquor stores in Missoula. Find us at montanasbestliquorstores.com.
Wounded Warrior Project helps post 9/11 veterans and their families realize what's possible. With support and resources that bring warriors together and empower them to become stronger, both inside and out.
It's possible to begin healing.
To get the help you need.
To find peace. And as each warrior's needs evolve, so do we. Because these last 20 years are just the beginning. Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/possible.
This is News Talk KGVO Missoula, AM 1290 and K25 2FP 98.3 FM, a Town Square Media station.
Protesters gathering. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. Thousands of No Kings protests expected to be held across the U.S. today. Fox's Madeline Rivera.
A statement from the event's website states since June, President Trump has doubled down. His administration is sending masked agents into our streets, terrorizing our communities. They are targeting immigrant families, profiling, arresting, and detaining people without warrants. Several Democrats are expected to participate, including Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. House Speaker Mike Johnson is slamming the event and Democrats for taking part. But independent Senator Bernie Sanders says the rally is upholding the values of the Constitution. Schumer is urging protesters to march peacefully. Most of the demonstrations at the first No Kings rally in June were peaceful, but a handful did erupt into violence, leading to several arrests.
And those protests in June were held at the same time as the president's military parade. Fox's Matt Finn with the latest on what's happening and not happening in the ongoing federal government shutdown.
Speaker Johnson once again ordered House lawmakers to remain in their districts next week. That move is aimed at putting pressure on Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. Meanwhile, the Senate is scheduled to take its 11th vote on the House-passed clean continuing resolution to fund the government at 5:30 p.m. Monday. If that bill were to pass the Senate, then Speaker Johnson would have to call back the House in order to vote. And in another D.C. spat, Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries slammed White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt after she said the Democratic Party is made up of, quote, Hamas terrorists, illegal aliens, and violent criminals.
And the president has commuted the sentence of former U.S. Republican Congressman George Santos out of New York. He was sentenced this past April, you may remember, for admitting last year to deceiving donors and stealing the identities of 11 people, including some of his own family members. America's listening to Fox News.
Stay on top of the latest forecast with America's Weather Team in the palm of your hands.
Here's the latest from America's Weather Center.
It's Fox weather updates throughout your busy day, every day.
That heat's going to be out there for one more day.
Temperatures being 30 degrees above average.
Put the power of over 100 meteorologists and the worldwide resources of Fox in your hands with the Fox Weather Podcast. Precise, personal, powerful. Subscribe and listen now at foxnewspodcasts.com. Connect to Fox News Audio on the Fox News app. Listen to hear your favorite hosts like Brian Kilmeade, Jimmy Fallon, and Guy Benson standing up for what's right, live and via podcast. Just click listen, then swipe right and hear the latest news updates on your time. And scroll down to hear the latest podcasts from Fox News. And it's even easier to listen in the car with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Get programming alerts and notifications. Fox News Audio is on the Fox News app. The voices America trusts. Download it now.
A bipartisan bill in Pennsylvania looks to relax what the state considers to be child neglect. Fox's Chanley Painter.
Advocates say that this bill would protect parents from child neglect charges by limiting the definition of neglect. So the bill would, quote, establish common sense protections that provide families across the state the option to let their children engage in normal behavior, such as traveling to and from school, including walking, running, and bicycling, engaging in outdoor play, and being home alone for a reasonable amount of time. The first such law was actually passed in Utah in 2018, and since then 10 other states have followed suit, including Texas, Oklahoma, Colorado, among others.
Now, this bill comes after a mother was reportedly put on a child abuse registry for letting a 13-year-old babysit. President Trump is again pushing for a peace plan following talks with Russian and Ukrainian leaders.
Sitting across the table from President Volodymyr Zelensky, President Trump expressed optimism the war in Ukraine could soon end.
It'll be a great honor to get it done, and the Ukrainian people are great, and the Russian people are great.
The president spoke with Russian President Vladimir Putin for more than 2 hours on Thursday, both leaders agreeing to a summit later this month in Hungary. On his social media page, President Trump says both sides need to come to an agreement, stop where they are, let both claim victory, and let history decide. At the White House, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
Israel saying the remains of another hostage that Hamas handed over the day before have been identified as Eliyahu Margalit. The 76-year-old was abducted, taken on October 7th of 2023 when Hamas attacked Israel from the horse stables where he worked in kibbutz near Oz. Margalit is the 10th returned hostage body since the ceasefire went into effect over a week ago. I'm Paul Stevens, and this is Fox News.
Make your favorite fall color Kubota orange. Big Sky Kubota invites you to move up to a Kubota compact or higher horsepower tractor, along with Kubota RTVs, skid steers, excavators, and track loaders. Special finance offers, see dealer for details. Outstanding parts and service departments too. And plan ahead. It's time to get any snow removal attachments you might need. Work with John and Ben, the local Kubota guys at Big Sky Kubota, 3 miles west of the Missoula Airport on Highway 10. Think orange.
Looking for the perfect place to stay, play, and dine? Discover it all at the Hilton Garden Inn. Host your next event with over 22,000 square feet of meeting space. Craving something incredible? Blue Canyon Kitchen and Tavern has a brand new menu featuring smash burgers and brick oven pizza with locally sourced ingredients. Need a private dining room? They got you covered. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. And don't miss the action at Silver Creek Casino, open daily at 11 a.m. to midnight. Hilton Garden Inn, where Montana meets hospitality.
Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Tire-Rama, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors, your local Subaru dealer in Helena. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey, what do you say we check your weather forecast for central Montana? Looks like this today, sunny in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. Highs are going to be 50 to 55 degrees. Sunday, mostly cloudy. Chance of rain, lows 35 to 45. Highs are going to be 55 to maybe 65. Now remember, gang, you can always get the latest in outdoor news, detailed weather forecasts, and a link to this week's Montana Outdoor Podcast. Now that is featuring another double feature, my friends. That's right. 2 podcasts are being released right after this show. And they are about Region 3 and Region 5. You get a hunting preview of what the hunting is going to be like for both of those. I talked with Warren Hansen. He is the wildlife manager in Region 3. And I asked him the same thing I asked Mr. Ladd there, and that was, what do you like to hunt?
You know, that's what makes Montana so special, is it's like a deck of cards when you get your licenses and your permits to hunt in Montana. It's great to be able to go out and say, all right, well, I'm looking for mule deer, whitetail, elk, and antelope today. You can't really do that in very many other places. And then you can maybe go look for upland birds and waterfowl in the afternoon and evening. It's just a phenomenal place to do that. I love doing it all. It's hard to pick one.
Yeah. Now, you can watch both of those podcasts on YouTube or listen to them from your favorite podcast site. The links are there for both Region 3 and Region 5 right there on the go-to website, MontanaOutdoor.com.
The Riggercast this time around brought to you by Vibrant Hearing. We'll be back with the captain and Cindy from Fall Mac Days on Flathead Lake in 1 minute.
You would do anything to prevent dementia. But are you doing everything? This year, give yourself more time. Learn how the medical treatment of hearing loss can reduce your risk of dementia, keep you engaged with your loved ones, and reconnect you to life. The folks at Vibrant Hearing can help with your hearing loss and show you how treating hearing loss is also reducing your risk of dementia. For better hearing, go to vibranthearing.com.
Flathead Lake is one of the cleanest large lakes in the world. It's the crown jewel of the crown of the continent, and invasive mussels could ruin it. Let's work together to protect and preserve this rare and priceless part of our collective heritage. Because we are very concerned about AIS issues, MAC days will require that all boats be inspected in 2025 before launching at any site on Flathead Lake, and that proof of inspection be turned in with your first entries or before. You can email a copy of your proof of inspection to Cindy at cindy.benson@cskt.org. Protect Flathead Lake and everyone who cares about it.
In Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing. Captain.
And good morning, everybody. I'm the captain with the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, broadcasting live, my portion anyway, from the Montana Fort Peck headquarters.
We're on tape.
And we have in the command center the director, Deadeye Denny. Good morning, Denny.
Hey, morning, Captain.
And Miguel Lee's answering the phones. Kokanee Quinn is going to be cooking up in the MontanaOutdoor.com kitchens. And Downrigger Dale.
What?
Who's podcasting and weather forecasting and trivia casting and everything else.
Yeah, doing it all.
Doing it all, man.
I never realized you did so many N apostrophes before. It's amazing.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I don't listen
Congrats.
to myself very often.
Cindy from Fall Mac Days is on the phone. Sydney, it is winding down. It's amazing how fast this goes.
Sure
Maybe
did.
it's not for you because you're working there all the time. Fall Mac Days, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, it's getting close. We've got 2 weekends after this one. So on November 2nd, we'll be finished on Sunday. We've got 13,757 lake trout entries so far. So I'd like to see that go up some before the end. It will, but it would be great to set a new record for a fall event.
Yeah. Hey, Cindy, I heard that you guys had a lake wind advisory yesterday. Did that happen? And if so, how did everybody fare through that?
Yeah, they did really well. There was some pretty good wind gusts went through. But they didn't last all day. But it was long enough for some to come off the water. It beats you up out there when you get to rocking and rolling too much. So, some people did come off, but we still had a good day. We had 497 fish turned in. So that's pretty good for a fall day.
Sure.
Yeah, Riker Bear said he's going to catch Double D and bring him to you. So we're waiting for that to happen.
Go Riker. Come on, get him, baby.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things, Cindy, you didn't explain to Brigger is that he is named after the $10,000 fish. But if somebody catches it, he's got to pay him the money, right?
Oh, wait, now, hang on.
All right.
Nobody said that.
I feel vindicated.
Hey, hang on now.
Yeah, that $10,000 fish would be a little hard to do that.
I think we're going to call it right now. Tournament over right now.
Let me tell you this. If you thought the $10,000 fish was hard to catch, wait till Rigger finds out that he's got to pay the $10,000 even over to find.
That's going to be harder than getting a topwater lure out of a double knit jacket.
Has the wind calmed down, Cindy? Is it good today?
Yeah, it's calm out there today right now. I just looked out there. Hey, we did have 4 tagged fish turned in yesterday. They were all $100 fish.
Nice.
So the $10,000 fish, there's 3 $5,000, 5 $1,000 tagged fish, and then there's over 9,000 with values from $100 to $500. So everyone gets pretty excited when they catch a tagged fish, and that's great.
I bet they do.
We have a lot of categories for people. Our top angler right now has 900 lake trout entries, but you don't have to be a top angler to win in our lottery drawings. Those start at $2,000. So people have, lots of time to come out, get some entries in the event, and qualify for some of those lottery drawings. We also have
Cindy,
bonus dollars. So, yeah, go ahead.
I was going to ask you, with the water level elevation there at Flathead Lake, what boat ramps are usable right now?
Pretty much all of them except maybe Salish Point. They're in Polson.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Okay.
sure, and maybe Wallstead. That one gets pretty low too. But out here at Blue Bay, they're doing good. I know people are putting in up north too. So they're all pretty usable so far. The water is down some, but it's not bad yet.
Okay.
So access is pretty good.
All right. Well, they go to macdays.com to get more information, and we appreciate the report. We'll talk to you next Saturday morning.
Okay, sounds great. You guys have a good day.
All right, there you go, Cindy from Fall Mac Days. And, Director, I think we got fire up the old oven now, or maybe it's already fired up.
We sure do, Captain. Thank you. A little cooking with Kokanee from the kitchens of MontanaOutdoor.com.
What you got cooking? I got rice cooking in the microwave. She got something cooking for me tonight, and a little bit of chicken fried.
Carne asada pronghorn. Ooh. This needs to marinate for about 24 hours, but that's what drew me to it, not the amount of time it was going to take, but the marinade itself, delicious. So what you're going to need is 2 pounds of pronghorn steaks, backstrap or flank, juice of 2 oranges, 1 lemon, and 2 limes, a half cup of coconut aminos. You can use soy if you'd rather, but the coconut aminos give it kind of a little sweet flavor there. 4 cloves of garlic, some chipotle sauce, chili powder, cumin, oregano, sweet paprika, little black pepper, cilantro, and olive oil. You're going to want to marinate it, like I said, for 24 hours before grilling. Whisk it all together except the olive oil, and then slowly drizzle the oil in while whisking, like you're auditioning for a cooking show.
Oh, there you go.
Then save a cup of that marinade to use after you've cooked your steaks up. Here's what you're going to want to do. Get your meat out 15 to 20 minutes before grilling. Preheat that grill to a very hot 550 degrees. Then sear it 1 minute per side directly over the flame. You're going to want to get a little charred there. Then move the steaks to indirect heat or an upper rack. Close the lid. Cook them for 7 to 10 minutes longer. Okay. Then tent it with foil for 5 minutes when it's done. And slice it against the grain when it is. And assemble your tacos. And there's a list of all kinds of things that you might want to add to it that you could get there at MontanaOutdoor.com. And then drizzle that reserve marinade over it. It's delicious. And you'll find that at MontanaOutdoor.com.
I thought the reserve marinade might be a extra spice for the Bloody Mary.
Oh, well, oh my gosh. That'd be good. Yeah,
she has
maybe
talked about that marinade so much yesterday and today. I figured that she'd show up with a thermos.
Well, it really
Who
does
says
sound
I
good.
didn't?
Yeah, it really does sound
I'll
good.
see you guys in a minute. I got to give you some marinade there.
So
Thank you, Coach.
Hey, Captain, tell
Captain
Ken.
is not on the line right now. He's getting ready for trivia like everybody else.
Yep.
Straight ahead on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, it is Placer Motors Trivia with Downrigger Dale. What kind of topic we talking about, Rigger, for this hour?
Well, it's what you're talking about, Rigger. It's another addition to that. We're going to be talking about more firearm safety.
Swell.
Axe.
See if we can make you a winner after this on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Brett's RV and Marine's been bringing family and lifestyle together since 1967. Brett's was family owned then and still is today. The Brett's mission is simple. Help families go camping and boating, enjoy the outdoor lifestyle, and get them back out quickly when something unexpected happens. Today, Brett's carries over 75 RV and boat brands and offers them all at volume discount pricing. New travel trailers start at just $14,995. Montana, Brett's has you covered with locations in Missoula, Butte, and Billings. Or you can shop online at brettsrv.com or call 833-BRETTS-RV. Your next great outdoor adventure starts at Brett's RV and Marine.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Montana's a big state, and the men and women that call it home know why they live there. It offers unique outdoor opportunities year-round. It's a way of life for them, but each region of the state does have its own set of challenges. That's why Montana hunters and fishermen have come to depend on their local sporting goods store to help them get the success they strive for in every region across Big Sky Country.
When you shop your local Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice.
In Butte, shop Three Bears, Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, head on over to the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. Over in Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western.
All of these sporting goods stores have local knowledge for the area of Montana that they serve, and all of them are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Montana holds some of the greatest hunting in the country, and much of that occurs on private land. Access to private land is a key part of hunting and wildlife management, but that access is at risk with every gate left open, piece of litter left behind, or torn up ag field, or someone driving where they weren't allowed. As hunters in Montana, we must do better. Get familiar with Montana's block management program and follow the rules for every block management area you hunt. For other private lands, ask for permission. Be respectful, because we either do better or we'll lose access. It's that simple. It's up to us. Respect access. Protect the hunt. Learn more at fwp.mt.gov/itsuptous.
Train 45 leaving Union Station. All aboard.
I want you to take my hand. I want you to come with me on this adventure.
This is the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
You don't have to take my hand, but will you come with me on this adventure?
Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
This is Eric Anderson, the owner of Placer Motors in Helena. Come in and see us today and find out why there's a Subaru, and then there's a Subaru that's been purchased at Placer Motors.
Hey, good morning. Sneaking right up on 722. Trivia time with Downrigger Dale, brought to you by Placer Motors, and we'll see if we can make you a winner in 1 minute.
If you believe the destination is the journey, you'll love exploring in the 2025 Subaru Crosstrek. It gives you the confidence of standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, plus a 182 horsepower Subaru Boxer engine. The 2025 Subaru Crosstrek. Love is out there. Find it in a Crosstrek. 182 horsepower engine available on select models. From our lot to your driveway, there is a lot to love at Placer Subaru in Helena, where they're transforming the car buying experience.
Alrighty, our winner will be receiving a first aid kit from Joe Moline in Lewistown. Got a Tiorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure. From Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the book, The Life and Times of Jim Bridger, legendary mountain man and explorer from the 1880s.
Good feller.
Koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. From Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, a 406 Hunt ball cap. It's black with tan mesh. Got a neat patch on it. From Valor Coffee, a 2-ounce packet of their signature roast. That'll make a nice pot of Valor Coffee for you. And from Steve Harada, a large Steve's Bail Bonds and Wolf Point canvas tote bag. How might the winner put that to good use, Downrigger?
Well, you know, Steve has always been known as a fashion king. He always has some great stuff. And this one is really good to pack up your troubles and come on, get happy.
Preach.
Awesome.
Preach. Number to call if you know the answer to the trivia is 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. But if you've won any prize in the past 6 months, please let other listeners have a chance to play and win with Downrigger Dale.
And it is time for another edition of
What You Talking About, Rigger?
Oh, that's really good. Yeah, in our question last hour, we learned that the acronym PROVE, P-R-O-V-E, we learned what that stands for. So now let's see who knows what the acronym ACTS. That's A-C-T-S, not X. ACTS. What does that stand for? Now, we're talking about...
What you talking about, Rigger?
Yeah, we are talking about firearm safety when we talk about the 4 vital ACTS, A-C-T-S. What does the C stand for in ACTS? Is it A, call, B, control, or C, clean? Now, in firearm safety, we have an acronym. It's ACTS. What does the C stand for? Is it A, call, B, control, or C, clean?
406-721-1290 while we wait for Miguel. And if you haven't won any prize that in the last 6 months, 721-1290. And while we wait for Miguel to get that winner, let's check in with Chancey up there in Kalispell.
Good morning, Montana. Chancey here at the fish camp up in Kalispell. I'll give you that weekly fishing report. Well, the whitefish are definitely starting to show up in the river. We got a little contest down here, and this week we had one a little over 3 pounds. John Thomas of JT Tackle brought in another one just under 3 pounds. So guys been picking up half a dozen or so in the mornings down there. So definitely some fish in there, of course, from Old Still up to Columbia Falls, kind of the best stretch to fish. And we got you all geared up down here with all the jigs and crawdads and tubes for them. Fishing otherwise, Lake Brown Ann still getting some good reports. Of course, it always fishes really good in the fall for perch, so I'll get out in that 25, 30 foot of water, little jigs, little tube jigs, little crawdads, that kind of stuff on a jig head work good. Put a piece of worm on there. Your Haley jigs, sporage minnows, all that will work good too. Some rainbows out there also. Guys throwing some little jointed rapalas, little flicker shads. That always works good for some 2-3 pound rainbows in there. Beaver chain lakes, of course, doing good on rainbows. Those back lakes, Woods and Dollar Murray, all fishing good. Been actually quite a few guys up on foys, just bait fishing in the morning, worm and marshmallow or power baits real good, and 2-3 pound fish they've been picking up in there. Out west of town, guys up trolling McGregor, getting some lake trout and some rainbows in there. Same stuff, just trolling some small rapalas, flatfish, flicker shads, all that works pretty good. Pike fishing here and a few guys down there. On the river, the sloughs, fennin, and half moonfish pretty good this time of year. Church slough can be good. Fish those big deep weed beds. Dead bait fish and big P-mouth squawfish works really good doing that. We do have the bass tournament out on Echo today. The kids' high school bass tournament, so we'll see how that goes. Weigh in, I believe, is at 4 tomorrow. If anybody wants to come down and check that out, they have a great turnout for the high school bass league now. So, and the fishing's been a little tough out there. Guys catching some smallmouth a little bit deeper. They're kind of schooled up out in that 25, 30 foot of water, pitching little swim baits, drop shotting, robo worms. That kind of stuff's been pretty good. That's pretty much what's happening up here. Keep an eye on lake trout fishing. They'll start spawning here Halloween to Thanksgiving out on Flathead, so that'll get pretty good. You can cast big spoons and that up on the shorelines and that and do well doing that. So other than that, good luck fishing out there. Good luck hunting, everybody. Be safe.
All right, good job, Chancey. Thank you so much. We have a contestant on the line for Placer Motors Trivia. Dalton Ledoux in Butte. How are you this morning, Dalton?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Fine, thank you.
All right.
Nice to have you be a listener. Okay, what do you got for Dalton over there, Downrigger?
Brother Dalton, in the firearms safety acronym, the 4 vital acts, ACTS. Now, this is not the Bible version. ACTS. What does the C stand for in that, Dalton?
B.
B? Very good.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to repeat it. That's good.
You forgot to repeat it. But
yeah.
If you'll excuse me 1 minute. Yeah.
B, A, call, B, control, or C, clean. It was B, control, as in control the muzzle direction at all times. Don't be putting your rifle around all willy-nilly.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, control it. Now, the whole thing stands for A, assume every firearm is loaded. Mm-hmm. C, of course, is control the muzzle direction. T is trigger finger must be off the trigger and outside the trigger guard. And S is C, the firearm is unloaded. Yes. There you go. Axe.
Hey, good job, Dalton. You got any hunting or fishing plans for the weekend?
Nope, just doing a transmission change.
Oh,
there you
boy,
go.
That's a big
Oh, man.
Now, what acronyms do you have in the transmission business?
No. I'd have to blip those, I'm sure. Yeah.
Help.
Yeah.
Help. Yeah. Damn thing doesn't fit.
I just had a new transmission put in one of our vehicles this week, and Yow.
That's a lot.
Yow. Hey, Dalton, thank you for listening. Congratulations. We do have your mailing address info, and Miguel will get your prize package mailed out to you, okay?
Okay, you guys have a great week.
Thank you.
Good luck there with the tranny.
Yeah. Dalton Ledoux in Butte. We'll be back with the captain and Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, when the Montana Outdoor Radio Show continues right after this. Prime rib, anyone? Yes, please, when it's Prime Rib Wednesday at family-friendly Paradise Falls. Paradise Falls serves up 10-ounce portions of their delicious special recipe prime rib, along with your choice of a side, just $24.95. Prime Rib Wednesday at Paradise Falls starts at 4 p.m., and they serve till it's gone, so don't be too late. Make it Paradise Falls for $24.95 Prime Rib Wednesday. Paradise Falls, 3621 Brooks, Missoula.
The comfort of home, the warmth of a familiar smile. At Serengeti Care, we're more than caregivers. We honor each person's story with dignity and compassion. Our personalized in-home care brings peace of mind to families and independence to those we serve. Serengeti Care, because every journey deserves respect, love, and excellence. Call today and let us care for what matters most. 406-499-9945 or visit us online at serengeticare.com.
Brandon with Madhouse Cannabis. Leaves are changing, and that means going back to school. As a dad of 3, I've come to enjoy the school season. The ushering out of the door can come with an increased risk of our kids getting a hold of adult-use cannabis. Studies show underage use starts at home. As parents, we must educate ourselves on safe, discreet storage and talk to our kids about underage use and the risks associated with it. Madhouse Cannabis Farms, community-oriented since 2010. For use 21 and older, keep out of reach children.
Attention shoppers! Why pay more when there are fantastic prices at Montana's best liquor stores? Right now, get Tanqueray Gin just $56.70 for a 1.75 liter bottle. 12 packs of Happy Dad are just $18.25 each. These deals and more at Lucky Lil's, Magic Diamond, and Montana Lil's liquor stores in Missoula. Don't wait! Find all locations at montanasbestliquorstores.com.
Montana Grizzly basketball fans. Season tickets, mini plans, flex passes, and single game tickets are now available for Grizz and Lady Grizz basketball. The men are coming off a Big Sky Conference title, and the Lady Grizz played in last year's championship game. Visit gogrizz.com/tickets to learn more about ticket options. It all gets started with 3 games in 3 days, November 3rd through the 5th. We'll see you at the Adams Center for Grizz and Lady Grizz basketball.
Guys, don't propose with a ring that she didn't pick out. Trust us, she already has a ring in mind. So engage with Gage Diamonds, in person or online, where Gage's skilled ring designers will work with her to create the perfect setting, matched with the perfect stone. Gage specializes in exquisite lab-grown diamonds. Financing available. GageDiamonds.com. We're engagement's middle name.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Tire-Rama, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Hey, what do you say we take a look at your weather forecast for west of the Continental Divide? Today, partly cloudy, chance of rain showers in the afternoon and evening. Highs are going to be in the 50s. Sunday, rain showers likely, lows in the 30s, highs in the upper 40s to maybe mid-50s. So still a nice fall out there. And as always, there's lots of great outdoor info waiting for you. It's at what we call the go-to website, MontanaOutdoor.com.
And the Rigger Cast this time around is brought to you by Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer. We will be back with the captain, along with Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, in 1 minute.
Boss has your back when the weather turns white, in light of day and dark of night, when winter shuts down work and schools. Come with resolve and powerful tools.
Endure through every push, salt, and stack until your streets are back to black.
Call Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer 549-4243 or stop by 5680 Expressway, Missoula, or on the web at rmtte.com.
Hunting season is here, and your harvest can help protect Montana's herds. Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks is asking for new samples this hunting season. If you harvest a deer, elk, or moose, please stop by a CWD sampling station. Sampling is free, and every sample provides critical data that helps FWP respond to the disease and protect herd populations. Your participation helps keep Montana's hunting traditions strong and supports CWD management efforts. Learn more about sampling station locations, carcass disposal, and how to take your own sample at fwp.mt.gov/CWD.
In Lewistown, would you please shop the Sports Center? Because they are Montana outdoor proof for hunting and fishing. Captain.
All right. Thanks a lot, Director. How would you like to have a guy in your house after it snowed about a half foot and he's going, "You better get out there and you better plow." And I mean right now until the streets are black.
The ground is already scraping.
The evil of the thriller.
Yeah, gotta love those. You gotta love those Boss snowplows, baby. Best in the biz.
I love them. Okay, let's get on. Let's get on with the show here.
He's waiting.
Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Buildings Gazette. Good morning, Mr. French.
Good morning, Captain.
Mr. French, budgets, strains, everything you can think of to keep the access available for hunters is now happening and probably has been happening for a while at Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks. That's your article this week. Would you explain to the folks what it's all about?
Yeah, Captain, as we head towards the opener, there'll be about 6.8 million acres in block management this year, and that's costing $12.3 million. FWP paying landowners that amount to provide access, although they say it's not for providing access, it's to offset detriments of allowing public access rather than paying for access. So that's the way they classify it.
Right.
And of those contracts, 1,200 people or 1,200 landowners have allowed or opening their property through the program, and that's a lot more landowners that used to be involved because partly because just in Region 7 alone, they had some really big landowners down in that region, that would open up large parcels that aren't available anymore. And so what you have is FWP has to sign on more landowners to get access to as much land as they used to. And so that's a lot more paperwork and a lot more work for the access coordinators. And the problem is they're strained with managing that program as well as other access programs that provide, well, one of them is called the PALA program that pays landowners to just provide an easement or some type of access to public land, so maybe a crossing or something simple like that. But one of the problems with the FWP's budget is they can only budget these things for 2 years, and some of these longer-term access agreements go on for much longer. So it's been a problem for the agency to try and balance the books and still pay these landowners and keep the program viable. And also they're looking for ways to try and help ease the burden on some of these access coordinators, and they're hoping maybe technology might be one way rather than hiring more folks.
Oh, so like some kind of automated accounting thing or something, huh? A little AI.
Yeah, maybe AI, yeah.
So, Brett, where does the money come from? Is it any of it come from the general fund? I know on block management, or is that what we're talking about, right? Block management, A lot of it comes from out-of-staters?
Right. The majority of the funding comes from non-resident license dollars paid into that program. So FWP gets no general fund money. They're kind of unusual in the state. But they do have to go through the legislature for appropriations, so they can't just spend the money however they want. And some of that money is tied specifically to certain programs. That makes it really hard to move money around when budget items fall short.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always a challenge with that stuff, but they're funded the way I think a lot of stuff should be funded, by the people that use it. I mean, all that is funded by the good folks that buy the licenses and stuff. So,
yeah, one of the problems they're seeing this year is some of that federal money is not as big as it used to be. That comes from taxes on buying ammunition and fishing gear. So they're seeing less revenue from those as well, which is part of the pinch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that can't be easy.
Well, the other problem is that the residents, sometimes they get irritated from the out-of-state hunters, so many out-of-state hunters in certain areas. So it's kind of a push-pull deal or a push-push deal.
Yeah, but we need those people to pay the stuff,
I know, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying it's right, wrong, or indifferent, but I'm saying that is another issue, especially over in this part of the state. You get a lot of out-of-staters, and it gets to be a little bit overwhelming sometimes for some of the locals to be able to put up with it. That's all I'm saying. But you got to be able to get the thing funded. But it's not funded, I don't know, I guess in the licenses that we buy, none of that money, a Montana resident license, none of that money goes into this program, right, Brett?
Mm-mm. No, it does, but it's I think it's like 3% resident dollars compared to 97% non-resident.
Okay.
Funded for block management.
Right. Well, speaking of budgets, we got to get going. We have only so much time to generate, and you have done a great job with your time, and we want to commend you on that. And that's congratulations, and we'll talk to you next Saturday morning. Are you going hunting next Saturday?
I will be out, Captain, yeah.
Okay. Are you going to call in, or are you taking the week off?
I always call in. Even if I'm not there.
He's right, yeah.
Brett is magic. He can do that kind of stuff. Even if I'm not there, I call in.
I'm just wondering. Okay, Brett. Hey, appreciate it. Nice job. We'll talk to you next Saturday morning.
Good meeting.
It is 7:42.
Time to take another Montana-Missouri River Country adventure with the captain.
Across the wide Missouri.
Spend less time hunting for open space and more time hunting. In Missouri River Country, you're going to be surrounded by wildlife, outnumbered even. Fewer people means more room for elk, deer, and antelope. The skies above northeast Montana are filled with upland game birds and waterfowl. You'll spend your autumn days surrounded by beautiful country. You might even head home with a trophy of a lifetime. For an unforgettable hunt, bring your gear and we'll provide the paradise. You'll find this corner of Montana is not only an exciting place for your hunting adventure, but a land unrivaled by beauty and wonder. Whether you choose to go with one of our knowledgeable guides or explore the land on your own, you'll treasure your hunt of a lifetime in Missouri River Country. Remember, you must have permission to hunt on private land. In Missouri River Country, where we want you to visit and recreate responsibly. Fish, hunt, explore, and just enjoy, because there's more room to roam.
And for more information on your next Montana-Missouri River Country adventure, log on to MissouriRiverMT.com. And let's get a report from Mike at Rocky Mountain Supply in Dillon.
So this is your weekly fishing report from Rocky Mountain Supply, week ending October 16th. Beaverhead River is down to 111 CFS. The river's open from Pipe Organ to Barrett's. The main game there, streamers, Art Daddy's Money, Sparkle Minnows, Sex Dungeons, and the like. Nymphs, you got some blue-winged olives coming off. Still getting them on the Psycho May and olive, TNT, bar emergers, and parrots. You'll see some blue-winged olive adults on the top. Shoot for an extended body blue-winged olive or parachute blue-winged olive. Big Hole River is open from the North Fork of the Big Hole to Dickey Bridge. Again, main name of the game, streamers, sparkle minnows, sculpins, zuddlers, geisha girl, again, Art Daddy's Money, and flash and grab. Nymphs there, you can go a little bigger and get away with a Pat's rubber leg stone. TNT is also doing well in there. Beadhead, pheasant tails, princes. The good old San Juan worm is back in the game. And, of course, egg patterns being closer to the fall spawning season. Dries, blue-winged olives again, and starting to see some mahoganies out there. Jefferson has gone up substantially with a lot of the irrigation being turned off, up to around 1,000 CFS. Going to have some water visibility issues in there. So name of the game again, streamers. Get them big, get them moving fast. Cheech Leech, sliders, Conman, Art Daddy's Money, the Dalai Lama, Sparkle Minnows. Nymphs, still some Pat's rubber legs going on there. Crawfish patterns, TNT, BWO nymphs, Psycho May, and olive. Again, the San Juan worm is back in play. Dries, a few BWOs still around. Then the Ruby has dropped way down to 57 CFS. Hoot-owl regulations have been lifted. Another streamer game, Zonkers, JJ Specials. You want to stick with slightly smaller patterns on the Ruby. Zuddlers, Woolly Buggers, Flash Fry, and Flash and Grab. Very little dry fly action going on there, but some blue-winged olives. Nymphs, good old beadhead flashback pheasant tails, princes, hare's ears, lightning bugs. So that concludes our fishing report. And don't forget to stop down to Rocky Mountain Supply for all of your fishing needs.
All righty. When we come back, we will wrap up our hunter's checklist with the captain. Is that right, crew?
Check. Yes, check.
Mm-hmm. And more.
I'm wrapping mine right now.
When the Montana Outdoor Radio Show continues.
Montana holds some of the greatest hunting in the country, and much of that occurs on private land. Access to private land is a key part of hunting and wildlife management, but that access is at risk with every gate left open, piece of litter left behind, or torn up ag field, or someone driving where they weren't allowed. As hunters in Montana, we must do better. Get familiar with Montana's block management program and follow the rules for every block management area you hunt. For other private lands, ask for permission. Be respectful, because we either do better or we'll lose access. It's that simple. It's up to us. Respect access. Protect the hunt. Learn more at fwp.mt.gov/itsuptous.
Fall is here, but that doesn't mean adventure is over. At Tire-Rama, we know the open road is calling. Now through November 30th, save up to $75 on select Cooper tires. Get big savings on trusted favorites like the Discoverer Stronghold AT, Road and Trail, Rugged Trek, STT Pro, Pro Control, Endeavor, and Endeavor Plus. So gear up for fall and hit the road with tires built to go the distance. Visit your neighborhood Tire-Rama or TireRama.com for more details.
For waterfowl, pheasant, deer, and elk hunters, having the right equipment can mean the difference in bagging your limit or filling your tag. When you shop your Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice.
In Butte, shop Three Bears, Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, go down to the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods.
They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
Pheasant season is here, and Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks is stocking nearly 18,000 pheasants this fall at wildlife management areas, fishing access sites, and select school trust lands across the state. Now in its 4th year, the Pheasant Release Program aims to help new hunters find success and build the next generation of conservationists. Ready to hunt? Visit fwp.mt.gov for regulations, release locations, and more details.
You're listening to The Captain.
I love you, you love me, you love me, you love me, you love me.
Thanks for joining us this morning on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
In Miles City, please shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing, Captain.
You know, I want to say good morning and happy birthday to my girlfriend, Nyla Anderson, up there in, by the way, she's Dennis Anderson's wife.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if Dennis knew about that.
Happy birthday, Nyla. It's her birthday today. You know, Rigger, it was your birthday Sunday. I thought your birthday was in November.
No, October 12th.
How long have you been friends?
Yeah, over 40 years.
No, that's how long you've known each other. I don't know if you've
Yeah.
been friends for maybe a couple minutes.
Yeah, it was Sunday. I was there. And
Sunday?
Yeah, and the kids came over to the house.
Fun.
And we went to Paradise Falls there in Missoula, and we ate a bunch of food and
cool
and left without paying. No, no, we had a great
Captain will
time.
get the bill.
And grandkids and all that. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Well, who brought the fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguisher. Oh, for the
cake.
Now,
Yeah.
when you get to my age, they just end up doing the one candle thing. It's like, no one's going to light that much stuff. It's not even allowed by the fire marshal.
I was going to say, one half of the cake goes out before the other half's even lit.
Had a fire truck out in the parking lot.
They didn't want me to have another heart attack trying to blow it out.
Let's wrap up that hunter's checklist, which is available on MontanaOutdoor.com.
Yes, sir. Got the revised and updated edition here of the Hunter's Checklist. How about headlamp for hands-free in the dark?
Check.
Matches in waterproof case and small candle. It will help keep you warm if you need to start a fire.
Check.
Energy bar. It helps you keep going and is light to pack.
Check. Hey, how about a Leatherman tool? Got 1,000 different uses for that bad boy.
Check.
2 pairs of gloves in case one pair is lost or wet or you get a lot of blood on it.
Check.
And 1 pair of rubber dishwashing gloves to use when field dressing your animal.
Check.
Or burying your hunting partner.
Oh, yeah.
2 1-gallon jugs of water, many uses, including washing your hands and washing out carcasses. You're going to want some sunglasses if you get in a snow situation. Don't want to be squinting all day.
Check.
A warm cap, because most of the body heat is lost through your head, whether you have hair or not.
Check.
Also, put supplies into a fanny pack, a pocket first aid kit, small package of trail mix, small water bottle, pocket-sized emergency blanket, plastic garbage bag, cut some armholes and a head hole if you have a rainproof vest. Small packet of fire starter, short piece of nylon cord to help drag game out, waterproof matches, and a throwaway cigarette lighter. Finally, an extra set of vehicle keys or fob.
Why not?
That's such a good idea.
Check.
Check.
That's a list.
Make your favorite fall color Kubota orange. Big Sky Kubota invites you to move up to a Kubota compact or higher horsepower tractor, along with Kubota RTVs, skid steers, excavators, and track loaders. Special finance offers, see dealer for details. Outstanding parts and service departments too. And plan ahead. It's time to get any snow removal attachments you might need. Work with John and Ben, the local Kubota guys at Big Sky Kubota, 3 miles west of the Missoula Airport on Highway 10. Think orange.
God bless the USA, where the right to bear arms will not be infringed upon. The Sky Blue Gun Show is this weekend at the Missoula County Fairgrounds. Friday from 2 to 7 p.m., Saturday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday 9 a.m. to 2. You can buy, sell, or trade your way through this can't-miss show. Now offering 15 chances to spin to win amazing prizes all weekend long. Bring your family to the Sky Blue Gun Show this weekend at the Missoula County Fairgrounds. Sponsored by Montana-made Lone Mountain Coolers, Osprey Optics, and Off the Grid Outdoor and Survival.
Your University of Montana Grizzly soccer team has moved into first place in the Big Sky Conference standings as they look to win their third consecutive conference title. Celebrate Montana's senior class this Sunday, October 19th at noon, when the Grizz host Sacramento State in the final regular season home game. And save the dates, November 5th through the 9th, as the Grizz host the Big Sky Conference Championships. See you at South Campus Stadium this Sunday at noon for Grizzly soccer. Tickets available at the gate or get them in advance at grizztix.com.
The only real estate agent I trust right here in Missoula and the surrounding areas is Jason Baker with the Jason Baker team at Rise Realty. Now, thanks for joining me today. What options are there if I wanted to buy my next home before I sell my current home? How do you help with that?
Sean, we have special lending programs with an in-house lender, buy before you fly programs, bridge loans, and we can structure any offer that comes in to accommodate you to move out after you find your next home.
So what's the biggest challenge that sellers face when they're getting a divorce? How do you help them with that?
Sean, we're seeing this more and more, unfortunately. First, I pray for them. And second, we can help parties understand the process and their home values. There's always someone trying to stay in the home and someone trying to sell. Our job is to maximize profit for those looking to sell.
All right, thanks for keeping us up to date. Call Jason at 552-4443. Online, jasonbakerteam.com.
This is the captain. Before we ramp up the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, I want to invite you to join us on our local hunting show, Hunter's Breakfast, with my crew and me every Friday morning at Paradise Falls. We'll have the latest on the various hunting seasons and keep you up to date on fall fishing opportunities too. Hunter's Breakfast from the banks of brooks at Paradise Falls in Missoula, and heard live from 8 to 9 Friday mornings on News Talk, KGBO AM 1290 and 98.3 FM.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
The best things of life are worth waiting for.
Once again, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew.
You know, I have one more thing to add to the checklist that wasn't on it. And this is specifically to Downrigger Dale.
I knew it. I knew he was going to say something about me. Go ahead.
Bring your wallet so you can buy breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Check.
No, I don't. I don't bring my wallet hunting because I worry I would lose it.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, rigger. So, we have a hunter's vehicle checklist that I'll get posted on MontanaOutdoor.com on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And so you got all these checklists. Now, the only problem you're going to have to go down to U-Haul and rent a truck to take everything with you to go out to your hunting camp.
Well, the other thing you're going to need to know is where to find the game, and that's where the Montana Outdoor Podcast comes in.
Smooth.
That series has just been fantastic. A lot of people really enjoyed it because all these wildlife managers are telling you where all the game is.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you ever get your computer fixed, maybe we'll be able to get that information down there.
Yeah, I got it glued together. It's working. Waiting for the glue to dry.
So, hey, be safe out there. Enjoy yourself, whatever you're going to be doing in the outdoors, hunting and fishing. Big game season. General Rifle opens for deer and elk next Saturday. We'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.
Stop
Stock up now and get the best deals on your favorite spirits, beer, and wine at Montana's best liquor stores. We're talking amazing October deals, like 750 milliliter bottles of our Angel's Envy, Montana's best single barrel, exclusive for $117. Or the Balvenie Doublewood 12 for just $76.20. Visit a Lucky Lil's, Magic Diamond, or Montana Lil's liquor store in Missoula today. Find us at montanasbestliquorstores.com.
It's Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and LifeLock is here with tips to help protect your identity.